Well, Adrian, 1-1. It was an okay result, I'm guessing, but it would have been so frustrating with Michael Theo playing such a game like that.
Yeah, he did have a great game. He's a great goalkeeper, and we knew what he was like from his time here. So we created chances, and I think the most important thing was the performance, and Andrew was happy with the performance, and you could feel it out there that we were doing well, and they're a very good opposition, so. I think we can come out with our heads held high while still being disappointed with the result. But I think all in all, it was a good performance.
I know you can't blame one person for one particular error, but that Diego Ferreira air swing must have been fairly costly.
Oh, look, obviously it's costly, and that's football. It's a game we play. It's a world we live in, and we all make mistakes. So. Unfortunately, for Diogo, it was him yesterday, and we've been focusing on our defence and trying to tighten it up, and we were disappointed from Adelaide, but I thought last night, the boys that came in, Adama and obviously Nick Ansell on debut, I thought he was fantastic, and so that's one side we've been trying to tighten up, and I thought besides that, last night we were quite good.
And a pretty amazing return for Mark Milligan as well. I mean, is that one of the best solo goals you've seen in the A-League for a while?
Oh yeah, Mills is a class player, and it's for me the stuff that he does that probably people don't see, the hard work he does in front of us, and protecting the back four and winning the ball for us, and that's the stuff that I enjoy of his game. But when he can add something like that to his game, it just shows why he's such a special player, and why he should be a regular in the Socceroos, because he's a fantastic contributor to our team, and I think he should be for the long term for the Socceroos as well.
Just on Ansell, how did you help him through the game? Obviously, being in centre defence with him, it's obviously daunting making your debut, but how did you help him? Yeah,
I mean, I just tried to speak to him as often as I could, and Ange sort of spoke to us before the game and said, remember what you felt like on your debut, and it's quite a nerve-wracking experience, but he's been in our system for probably 2 years now, and we all believe in him. We know he's got the talent, and I suppose it's now for him to realise that he's got it, and to believe in himself, and he took the opportunity last night. He was fantastic, and you couldn't tell he was a first game player, and now it's up to him to go on with it. So credit to Nick, and also credit to our youth team system. They're playing the exact same way, which is it's probably making it easier for guys like Nick and Andrew in the boot to just slot in the first team, and I was very impressed with his performance.
And looking ahead, obviously a pretty big game up next week against hometown rival the Heart down in Melbourne.
Yeah, it's an exciting game. They're all big fixtures here at Melbourne Victory, and we've had Adelaide last week, Brisbane last night, and obviously the Heart next Saturday night. So it's an exciting prospect. It's 3 days before Christmas, and I think the whole town will get behind the game. It's a special game. It's a special occasion, and hopefully it's a packed stand. I'm sure it will be, and lots of noise and lots of action.
Just back on Ange, were the boys extra sort of keen to get the result for him last night, considering what happened in round 2 and that sort of thing?
Yeah, look, we were obviously very disappointed in round 2, and we had a slow start to the season. But I suppose it was in the back of our minds, but we didn't really speak about it too much during the week, because we know we've improved so much since then. And there was a lot of. I think there was 6 or 7 different players from the ones that started that game. So a lot has happened since then, and we're going in the right direction. I think it would have been nice for Ange last night to get the result for Ange, but unfortunately we didn't. But I think he was pleased in how he went about it anyway.
And how's the state of the squad heading to the Melbourne derby? Are the boys sort of all fresh after last night?
Yeah, they are. I mean, we're in this morning for recovery and just the usual routine. But I think everyone somehow tends to be fresh leading into a derby. It's just the way it is, and it's it's an exciting game, and as players, it's what we love, and really looking forward to it. So hopefully the crowd gets out there behind us, and we can put on a good show against the Heart.
Are you feeling more prepared than say round 1? Because obviously you didn't go to plan in round 1.
Yeah, I think so. I think we were coming off obviously a long off season. We hadn't had any competitive games under Ange, and I think maybe it did take us a bit of time to get used to that again, and I think over the last few weeks we've really taken confidence in the way we've been playing, and I think last night we can take confidence, especially our first 25 minutes or half an hour we were very good, and if we can go out there and produce football like that, I'm sure we'll give ourselves a good chance.
Hearts results haven't really sort of gone the way they'd like them to over the last few weeks, is this a great opportunity to play them, I guess?
Oh, look, a derby's a derby, and everyone says it whenever it's a derby. It's form tends to go out the window, but we're playing well to our structure, and I think that's the most important thing. And if we can stick to our football and stick to the way Ange wants us to play, then I think we can go in there very confident that we can put on a good show. And if we do that, the result will look after itself. So we'll be going out there to, obviously we want to turn the result around from the first derby this year, but focusing on ourselves and making sure we put on a good performance on the football field.